Where the hell are we? Here to N.E.W. We are live at Whiplash at the Alexandria Palace in London, night 2 in our nation's capital. I am Max Radix, alongside my broadcast partner, the illustrious 4-time N.E.W. World Heavyweight Champion Erwin, and what a night it should be in N.E.W.
Well, yeah, here finally on air. Of course, Snake and Magnum Opus hijacking the tech truck, which caused a delay to the start of the night, but we are finally set to go underway here. Of course, it meant that we've had to move on with our card. We are not able to bring you 2 earlier matches that were planned.
Both great matches, but both dark matches tonight at the hands of Magnum Opus, Erwin.
Yeah, so hopefully we'll get to see them again on Brawl. A lot more chaos kicking off here in N.E.W.
Yeah, it's going to be an Extreme Rules match between Daryl Graves and Franco.
Yeah, this one in the Intercontinental rankings. A Reaper facing Rick Weaver tomorrow. The winner of that already faces Charlie Braddock at Riot 12 due to his success. Gotta wonder if Adrian Goldman is once again just jumping the gun, thinking way ahead here. Seeing who's going to come out after Riot 12. Interesting matchup nonetheless. 2 very conflicting styles.
Yeah, it's a very good point there. The mad scientist, our CEO, Adrian Goldman, has pulled no stops tonight with the pairing of these 2 men, Daryl Graves and Franco, in the Extreme Rules matchup. Franco, one of the best technical wrestlers in N.E.W. today, versus Daryl Graves, the original demon of N.E.W., the best hardcore wrestler in N.E.W. today, arguably. This could be a very interesting matchup, to say the least. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen, the demon, Daryl Graves, 5'8", 206 pounds, from Battle Creek, Michigan, a former Intercontinental Champion in his own right.
Absolutely phenomenal wrestler, I must add. Both of these men are. Daryl Graves and I have had some extreme competition in the past. Arguably, Graves kind of needs to find his feet here. He hasn't had a really successful run as of late.
No, Daryl Graves has been very unlucky as of late in his career, but it's undoubted his pedigree, that former Intercontinental Championship to his name already, the original demon in N.E.W., the original pillar block of deception and devilry that now the Reaper builds upon, was all started by this man, Daryl Graves.
Well, yeah, N.E.W's bizarre one, to say the least.
Well, here we go.
Tough opponent here tonight, who has arguably not had the success he's been wanting as of late either.
And arguably still, despite his lack of success as of late, the best technical wrestler in N.E.W. today. 2-time All-American, 4-time kickboxing champion, MMA specialist, Taekwondo, Dan 3. It's Franco, 6 foot, 248 pounds, from Beverly Hills, California, 3-time TV champion, 1-time Intercontinental champion, and 2-time tag team champion already in his illustrious career. Franco, a hot favourite tonight, I would say, Owen.
A great start to his career. Will no doubt want to continue that. Get back to that Intercontinental gold once more. Daryl Graves and Franco set to kick things off in our unexpected
bell. Here we go.
Match.
Oh my word! Big overhead suplex.
Again, with
Gut wrench overhead by Franco.
Taking control of our broadcast earlier on, not allowing any of it to go out.
Well, yeah. Magnum Opus have been, quite frankly, disgusted by Adrian Goldman's approach to their titles. And I don't blame them for 1 minute, Erwin, for fighting back this way. This is just getting their own back as far as I'm concerned. Magnum Opus
successfully defending their titles last night in that Hell in a Cell match against N.Times. That was a brutal one. It looked like Magnum Opus once again had their number checked, but they managed to fight back, as Franco is doing against Daryl Graves here. Graves back in the ring. Sends Franco off the ropes. Drop kick. Big kick to the chest.
Yeah, Daryl Graves. I'll try to get some offense. Franco with a hard right forearm. Countered again with the double slap to the ears. Franco with the hard kick to the gut. And a double A spine buster. With everything he had. Franco trying to gain some momentum here.
Graves is rocked now. What little offense.
Snap suplex.
Has not been enough.
Tremendous snap suplex by Franco. Into the ribs. Attack continues. German connects, holds on. Second with authority, and a third. Yes, a trio of devastating German suplexes. This puts the match squarely in Franco's pocket, Owen, surely.
Oh, and you know what's next? Franco slam.
That has to be it. Chatopa's down. Yeah, no! 2.9.
Well, I was about to question how close Daryl Graves' hand actually was to that rope, but managed to kick out. Kick to the face of Franco.
Any closer, and it would have been done.
A modified ankle slam of his own.
Franco's down. Graves top rope. High risk.
This is going to be incredible.
Senton, no! 450 splash missed. Franco sidesteps. Beautiful technical timed counter by the two-time All-American. Hurricane Rana by Graves. Quicker on his feet.
Going for a pin.
Not even a 2 by Chatopa. This match continues.
Going for the trio of German suplexes for a second time. Connects with all three. Daryl Graves is in trouble, but fighting back once more. Another huge Hurricane Rana. Graves not deterred here by the attack Franco has dished out so far. Kicks him away from that corner. Went for another Hurricane Rana, but Franco had him caught. Guillotine.
Massive guillotine by Franco.
Oh wait.
Goes to the ankle lock. Ankle lock by Franco. Chatopa rings a bell. Immediately Graves taps out to that Uber submission maneuver. Shades of his uncle, the two-time Olympic gold medalist. Franco wins with the ankle lock.
Graves so close to a victory there, but in the end Franco pulled it back. Gets what may be his first victory outside of tag team competition in quite some time.
Yeah, a big win in singles action can mean the world for Franco in his hunt for that title.
Big victory for him.
He has all the credentials, but he needs the wins tonight that could pay dividends for Franco Owen. What a victory. Live at the Olympia here tonight.
The Alexandra.
Alexandria.
Oh, a second night here. Of course. London have been on their feet these past two nights. And we move on into the world rankings. Of course, the N.E.W. World Championship. We do get a preview, if you will, tonight in the main event, due to the gobbing off of both GBH and Yuri yesterday, and them nearly coming to blows in the ring late in the night. We actually get a preview match, a one-on-one, which I don't think is the stipulation we're going to see at Riot 12, knowing Adrian Goldman, but a one-on-one nonetheless between Yuri and GBH. I can't wait to see that. It's building towards Riot 12, knowing that championship is on the line between those two men. It's going to be seeking for a psychological advantage in that match, but we are still looking at the rankings. Looking at Hannibal Jacobs and Simon Youngblood in another Extreme Rules match here.
Here we go. Hannibal Jacobs, the most unique man in N.E.W. history. Don't deny his tactics, ladies and gentlemen, because they work. 6'2", 350 pounds, 55 pounds, excuse me, of absolute uniqueness from Albuquerque, New Mexico, former TV champion, two-time N.E.W. World Heavyweight Champion, Owen.
115 days he held that belt. I mean, another phenomenal match he had last night. Maybe feeling a bit bruised from that going into this one.
Hannibal Jacobs, the king of extreme, the king of obscure, strikes again here. One of the veterans of the N.E.W. locker room. We have to ask Hannibal Jacobs now, with all this new talent coming in. We've asked this question of some of our other veteran stars here as of late. How much longer does Hannibal Jacobs has left in the tank, Owen?
Well, I said last night, I think he's still got another title run in him. And I think Hannibal Jacobs has a long time to go here in N.E.W. despite his long time here already.
Well, Jacobs, no stranger to controversy, no stranger to obscurity, no stranger to absolute absurdity. The King of Bizarre, two-time N.E.W. World Heavyweight Champion.
Well, just because
no
he's got
stranger to success.
A deep interest in Flash Gordon. His work in that ring speaks for itself.
Absolutely. You cannot question this man's ability to get the job done, ladies and gentlemen. 2 world titles and a television title.
Again,
that's nothing to be sniffed at in this company, I can tell you that for free.
He had a great match against Alex Crom last night. Again, came up victorious, which is why he finds himself here against Simon Youngblood tonight. 2 very talented individuals, 2 former N.E.W. champions that I could very well see getting to the top once more.
While Simon Youngblood, I can guarantee one thing about this young man, and he is still a young man. He will enter through the crowd. 6'1", 220 pounds from Lexington, Fayette, Kentucky. Great wrestling country down there. Former United States champion, former N.E.W. World Heavyweight Champion. Simon Youngblood is still, Owen, a contender.
Yes, he is. I mean, again, I think both of these have a long career ahead of them. I think both of these will be a champion once more. The question is simply when.
Well, both these men have a great pedigree. Both these men have held titles before, and both these men will expect no quarter here tonight in an Extreme Rules matchup between Hannibal Jacobs and Simon Youngblood. Youngblood there in the corner, prepping himself. The top rings a bell, and here we go. off. Tornado.
Float over.
DDT. Float over DDT immediately. Great call there, Owen. By Youngblood.
Speed from Youngblood. He's going to need it against Hannibal Jacobs.
Yeah, kick to the spine by Jacobs. Immediate response by the bizarre one. Club to the chest.
Arguably,
An inverted suplex, beautiful.
Despite the height difference, weight difference, excuse me, you'd argue both of these have very similar styles.
Big hard knee to the back of the head of Jacobs by Youngblood. Immediately using that weight advantage. I completely appreciate what you're saying there. Great count there by Youngblood.
Yeah, sling blade. Hannibal Jacobs.
Springboard.
In trouble, dodges.
This was a hurricane round.
Oh, got a spear! Don't see that every day from Hannibal Jacobs.
No, you do not. Hard spear by Jacobs. Not enough to put Youngblood down.
Perhaps
this match
not.
Continues.
Perhaps not the level of a Warlord spear, but
He's
still very effective.
Goes to the pinch. Stopper. Not even a 2. Jacobs there. Hard club. Oh my word. Large elbow right to the back of the head into the corner. Shoulder. Counter by Youngblood. Not enough. Shoulder to shoulder. Youngblood outpowering.
Oh!
Hannibal Jacobs. Oh,
The
dear Lord.
speed of that shot
Yeah,
just slid in and straight
massive
away.
hard shot with that steel chair. Youngblood steals it.
Oh,
tries to
neckbreaker.
connect. Yes, he does. Inverted DDT with the chair in hand. My word. Jacobs is down. Hard chair shot to the back of the head. That's gonna hurt Owen.
Youngblood looking for more weaponry. Pulling out a ladder here.
Ladder is there. Chitopa trying to talk sense into the two men. Extreme rules. All these things are legal here tonight. Hannibal Jacobs goes on the ramp.
Oh!
Youngblood follows. Hard shot to the spine.
There's danger
On that
the
metal ramp,
walkway.
there are no mats out there, ladies and gentlemen. Hard European uppercut by Jacobs, who's trying to capitalise. Knee wrench. Goes to the submission's not going to help him any much here. Yeah, patented GBX net wrench. Oh! After the attack and the neck attack, Youngblood is unable to hit the ring, so I'm sure which is what Jacobs was after. Fights back, however. Left forearm on the outside. Oh my word!
Beautiful reverse DDT there.
Tremendous reverse DDT by
Youngblood. Youngblood is working on Hannibal Jacobs here. That sledgehammer coming back into play. Oh, right to the back of the knee.
Tremendous shot. The attack continues. Youngblood,
Youngblood
schoolboy,
super kick right in the corner. I think Hannibal Jacobs' head just bounced off that turnbuckle.
I think Jacobs may be busted wide open after that shot, Owen.
Obviously hard to tell.
Chitopa play.
Oh, what a moonsault! That could be it.
2. Yes, no. 2.9 and 3/4. Jacobs lives, but only just.
I thought that explosion from Youngblood.
Centered slash.
Beautiful
Bridge
senton
pin.
450 from the middle row.
2. Yeah, no. And again. Jacobs kicks out.
Pure resilience. Simon Youngblood with a very heavy flurry there, but Jacobs once more is fighting back. First DDT again.
Inverted DDT by Youngblood, who goes to the top rope, looking for trouble, looking for high impact.
There's an inverted
Changes
DDP,
mind.
someone who makes your spine worse. Oh, Youngblood a bit dazed there. Spinebuster onto the chair.
I corrected myself.
Jacobs could have it here. Brutal Spinebuster. No!
No! 2.9 again. Jacobs getting ever closer. Club to the back.
Of course, blood.
Oh! Swinging neck breaker.
Paw from the head of Hannibal Jacobs. He knows he's essentially on a time scale as a result of that. There's only so much blood loss you can take. Youngblood trying to get back up. Jacobs helping him, but for a different plan. Yes, indeed, the Hannibal DDT!
That glorious Hannibal GDT might just be enough. Goes for a pin. Shatopa's down. 1, 2.
No! This time it's
God.
Youngblood who shows the resilience. This is exactly why these two are going to have that belt again in the future.
How did this happen?
Jacobs being swept.
Call a priest, call an exorcist. Youngblood's down.
No.
2.9 again. Jacobs kicks out again. Spine tickling action here in N.E.W.
Shatopa even checking on Jacobs.
Lion salt by Youngblood. Schoolboy. Super kick again to the busted open Hannibal Jacobs.
I think he connected with that ladder on the way down there, slumping off of it. What a match. DDT.
The punishing offense by Youngblood has to take dividends to Jacobs. A planting DDT after the schoolboy super kick has put Youngblood in control here.
Oh, ripcord knee!
Shit! If Harley Race goes to the pin. 2. Yes!
And that got it. Finally, Simon Youngblood gets a victory here over a hard-fighting Hannibal Jacobs.
Yeah, for a long time, Jacobs would not quit. For a long time, Jacobs would not stay down. But Youngblood kept calm, kept professional, and got the win. What a great victory here, Owen, for Simon Youngblood.
Well, yeah, but again, you've got to know he's a long way from having an opportunity at that belt. Again, right at 12 will feature GBH taking on Yuri. It's all a matter of what happens after that for Simon Youngblood.
The mad scientist always likes to plan ahead. And tonight, he may have a great contender here. It's Simon Youngblood. What a victory.
Huge, huge victory for Simon Youngblood. And again, it wouldn't surprise me if you see that belt around his waist in about a month's time.
Well, it all remains to be seen here in N.E.W. Don't count anyone out, folks. Coming up next, it's going to be the Scorpions versus True Force. Great women's tag team action here in N.E.W. The hottest women's tag team division in professional wrestling today. Should be a cracker.
Yeah, of course, fighting for another point in this point-based tournament that the women's tag team is under at the moment. Scorpions still yet to pick up a point. True Force only on 1. Foxy Valentine's currently ahead on 2 points. Of course, this is early goings. The one with the most points will face the Outlaws for those women's tag team championships at Riot 12.
An interesting concept here in N.E.W. implemented to the full by the mad scientist Adrian Goldman. Tonight the women's division must fight tooth and nail to gain that valuable point. The Scorpions and True Force, 2 dominant tag teams here in the women's tag team division in N.E.W. will go head on head for the first time ever on non-pay-per-view TV. Tonight it will be the Scorpions versus True Force. I have to ask you, Owen, former 4-time N.E.W. World Heavyweight Champion, who do you favour between the Scorpions and True Force here tonight?
Well, as much as I would like to say the Scorpions, they are yet to pick up a point in this tournament. It kind of speaks volumes for the level of competition they've thrown themselves in there with. Of course, Sonya Jackson may be more concerned about her own title, the Women's Championship, than actually winning in this tag team division. Who knows?
Well, yeah, Jackson could be the second only ever dual champion here in the women's division in N.E.W. But she has to get to the top of the mountain in the tag team division. That's going to be hard against a team like True Force. Sonya Jackson and Farrier, however, weigh in at Jackson 5'3", 126 pounds, Farrier 5'8", 152 pounds. Jackson from Essex, Vermont, and Farrier from Lisbon, Portugal. Jackson, a three-time N.E.W. Women's Heavyweight Champion, and Farrier, a former EFW Women's Heavyweight Champion.
147 days. Sonya Jackson has held that belt in those 3 runs and continues to do so, still looking for a #1 contender, and surprisingly enough, as it stands at the moment, Farrier is the one doing the climbing of the ladder. They've always said it would remain a friendly bout. There would be nothing that would deter this team to split up if that title were to change hands. But well, how much can you actually believe
if you remember, that's a great question, because how much can you actually believe? Because when these guys first started out, we believed that Farrier was a student of Sonya Jackson, and that's proven to be a complete myth.
Yeah, of course, we learned that both of these...
So how much can you believe from the Scorpions?
Both of these were trained by the late great Diamond Jackson, Sonya Jackson's father. But yeah, you're right, I mean, it's all well and good to say that before the event, but I mean, we never thought the crew had split as a result of their friendship. Look at that happened. We never thought we'd see the Brotherhood split. They're brothers, and look what happened there. I find it hard to believe that the gold and that kind of greed that comes along with it may not play a part in this story.
Well, True Force may want to put a bad ending to that story. Alice Young, Diana Simmons, a Brazilian behemoth. Young, 5'5", 132 pounds. Simmons, 6'1", 230 pounds. Alice Young from the great wrestling country of Memphis, Tennessee, and the Brazilian behemoth Diana Simmons from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Get there in the end. Young, a 2-time women's heavyweight champion, 2-time tag team champion with Simmons, and of course Simmons won that women's championship 1 time herself.
3 times herself.
3 times herself.
Yeah, they both spent 57 days as women's tag team champions. Alice Young spent 97 days with the belt. Diana Simmons a whopping 200 days with that.
And here we
belt.
go.
Farrier with a strong start there, big backdrop.
Hard backdrop by the Catwoman of N.E.W. Farrier. No, suffers a jawbreaker. Oh, flying hip toss by Young. Misses with the scoop slam. Counters. Hard forearm to the back of the head by Farrier. Oh, and a knee smash. Yeah. A glorious Meteora.
Never seen that manoeuvre used as a reversal before.
Nor have I. Farrier hit the mistress of my games, pulling out all the stops.
It didn't work though. Alice Young back in control.
One of the best technical wrestlers in the women's division today is Alice Young. Gets herself into around the corner. Tags in Simmons. A double team here.
Bad news for Farrier if you ask me. 6'1" of Diana Simmons.
Could be a game changer here tonight. Top rope. High risk. Waits for Farrier to rise from the ashes. Oh, missile drop kick by Simmons. The Brazilian behemoth there. Kicking out.
Sonya Jackson getting in though. Absolutely on fire, just decking Diana Simmons with those forearms there.
Oh, forearm smash by Faria. Taking back control, middle rope. Again, looking for the Brazilian behemoth. He's had her moments, but not regular. Faria misses the top rope maneuver. Counters quickly though against the ropes. Jawbreaker by Simmons. Oh, fireman carry by Faria.
Jackson.
Flurry to flurry counter heroine.
Yeah, you may have missed the tag there. Sonia Jackson is the one in the ring at the moment. Faria leaping wildly to get there. Jackson, however, is getting control back here. Or was. Diana Simmons with a huge club to the back. Guillotine. Diana Simmons with the tag to Alice Young.
Alice Young, the master of the Tennessee Chicken Wing, here attacking the Scorpion Sonya Jackson in a brutal onslaught. Step closer to the N.E.W Women's Heavyweight Tag Team Championship.
Those tag team titles currently held by the Outlaws. Oh, what a super kick!
Massive
Alice
super kick.
Young, almost a roundhouse. The way she swung as she kicked. Oh,
chop by Young. Hard lariat to the back of the head takes Jackson down.
Faria with deep concern trying to get in there. Shitopa stopping her though.
Yeah, I see the official AEW doing his job here, stopping the Mistress of Mind Games, getting involved. What a great piece of technical wrestling, what a great piece of mat work this has been by Alice Young. On the outside,
I think Diana Simmons allowed that tag there. Oh, may pay for it though. Maybe not. Dodge the drop kick.
The middle of the fireman carried by Faria. Followed up by the missile drop kick. Faria now on the roll. The Mistress of Mind Games fresh.
Oh, leg sweep.
Tremendous leg sweep. Took the giant down. Hurricane Rana.
Faria definitely has things in control, but she has no tag team partner to call on should she need them. Looking for a submission here. Oh, there's that Scorpion stretch we've seen from Faria before, and that causes Simmons to tap very quickly. Alice Young not even having a chance to react. Finally, the Scorpion picking up a point in this tournament.
The Scorpions knew what needed to be done tonight, heroine. They knew how this point system would affect their tag team championship opportunities. They knew how important a victory would be, and tonight, quite simply, they got the job done. It was ugly, it was aggressive, but tonight the Scorpions stand tall. What
a beautiful tag team match we saw there. That amazing Scorpion stretch from Faria. Changing tactics has worked for her recently with that manoeuvre. Finally happy with the result here for the Scorpions. Of course, they've got a bit of catching up to do though. Foxy Valentine still remain a point ahead of the competition. We move into our main event, the Riot 12 preview, if you will. A one-on-one between GBH and Yuri here tonight.
It'll be a great main event
between
the veteran N.E.W, GBH and Yuri. Should have been former title N.E.W World Heavyweight Championship between Yuri and GBH. from a totally alright television titles, but none of them comparatively to the legend that is GBH. I have to ask you here, really, as a 4-time N.E.W champion once again, who do you pick between these two titans of the match?
Well, as always, it's a really tough call you've put me on here. GBH and the legend he carries, it speaks for itself. However, the side note to that legend is Yuri won a match to face me first and won that title. Will it be the same story here tonight? Will it be the same story at Riot 12? I think that is the big question in this matchup here tonight. Is Yuri was Yuri a winner by fluke, or is he going to cement his world title here tonight? Of course, this is a non-title match.
Well, a titanic match
But the pride
between
pride
GBH and Yuri will be one to remember, no doubt, here in N.E.W. GBH, 6'2", 500 pounds of sheer aggression. He's back, and he's back to dominate from Belgrade, Siberia. The Russian Bear, a former Intercontinental Champion, a former N.E.W. World Heavyweight Champion, GBH.
168 days he reigned as Intercontinental Champion. It is where he made his mark on this industry. It's where he made his legend. But long ago, he held the world title and aims to do so again. But has to face a guy who's been calling himself a king around here. Said he was comfortable on the throne he's found.
Well, let's be honest, Yuri dominated Franco in the best of 7. He picked up a 4-1 victory. Yuri has every right to call himself the king of technical wrestling because he beat a 2-time All-American in dramatic fashion. 5'11" is Yuri, the Russian Bear, weighs in at 232 pounds from Moscow, Russia. 2-time United States champion, 2-time tag team champion, and of course, he is the current N.E.W. World Heavyweight Champion. The Russian Bear, Yuri, ignites N.E.W. once again.
I can't believe we're getting to see this match before Riot 12. Clearly both of them running their mouth yesterday. Has chosen Adrian Goldman, well, rather than fire, I think he got his firing out of the way. We mentioned that yesterday. Cole Albert Clemens' contract not being negotiated due to her refusing to participate due to the dangers here.
Hard lariat by GBH. Kick this one off quick against Yuri. Hard right hand again by the veteran.
As I was saying, Adrian Goldman deciding to
nothing
place
fancy about GBH's early offense here. Hard knee to the head.
Arguably needs the psychological victory here tonight over Yuri.
Goes for a pin quickly in this matchup. Chitopus down not even than 1, as you would expect by the Russian Bear. His resilience well documented here. This is with the drop trick, sidestepped by GBH. Kicks to the gut. Underhook overhead. Counters. Arm wrench takedown by the champion. Hard elbow to the head of the Russian Bear. Continues the attack here.
Strength of GBH just pushing Yuri away.
God.
But then the strength of Yuri with that arm drag.
Yeah, that arm drag takedown. Counter by the Russian Bear. The champion quite well scouted for the powerhouse GBH. GBH, a veteran here tonight.
Alex Crom at ringside.
A well scouted style here in N.E.W. Perhaps Yuri has done his homework here tonight, Erwin.
Well, GBH doing homework of his own, dodging that corkscrew European uppercut.
Yeah, GBH, the veteran, with the champion on the mat, runs those ropes.
What a back elbow.
Nothing fancy about that. Pure smackdown takedown by the veteran GBH.
But again, Yuri fighting back here.
Yeah, Yuri
Oh, what an uppercut.
Tough as a $2 steak.
Oh, right
on those ropes.
Top rope.
Hard lariat. To the challenger on the outside.
Shitopa's count will begin.
That liberal count of 10.
What a flying forearm off the apron.
As these two men beat the holy hell out of each other. Here's an N.E.W.
And again, this is a non-title matchup. This is purely for the ego, running into Riot 12. As these two have been claiming on either side, this is going to be a fast match.
Think of the psychological advantage
of
either of these men.
Word! GBH just drove Yuri right into those steel steps.
Sweet Jesus, what a shot! But just think, as I was saying, Owen, what kind of psychological advantage either of these men could hold over the other if they could pull out a victory here tonight.
Well, Yuri might be about to get one here. Roll GBH.
2.
Yes! He does! Sliding right out of the ring afterwards. Alex Crom up on the apron to make sure GBH doesn't get out of the ring. Just like that. It could happen. GBH gloating over the near count out to the fans. Yuri meanwhile slid in and rolled him up from behind.
Yeah, Yuri, the Russian bear, with that bridged sunset flip was enough to hold his opponent for free, and is now dancing around, mocking his opponent GBH, Alex Crom and Yuri. They're triumphant in what has been a violent and progressive N.E.W. here tonight, Owen.
What a show, and of course we will be back tomorrow midnight BST, as long as Snake doesn't hijack the feed again. I look forward to seeing you there for Brawl. Of course, the Intercontinental Championship on the line in the main event, the Reaper versus Rick Weaver. Don't miss it. Thank you and good night.
Good night.